Hello, my name's Stephen Kirby. I'm the head teacher at Eppleby Forcett Primary School. Well, Eppleby Forcett School, what a fantastic place to learn and work. Got happy children, motivated staff, they're very well supported by parents and the governors. My earliest memory of this school is interesting because I came from a garrison school, and I remember on the interview day watching the children, the older children and the younger children, walk down the road, hand in hand, to the canteen. And I just thought at the time, this is a school and this is a group of children that I would really enjoy working with. And that's certainly been the case. But we're a good church school with a positive Christian ethos. And that's important in Eppleby Forcett Church of England School. Also on the staff is Rosemary Priestley, who is our special needs coordinator. And she also teaches science and RE. We also have Margaret Webber, who is in charge of Key Stage 1 and reception children, and she makes sure that those children start their learning successfully at a very early age. Carol Basin is in charge of ICT, but in schools she takes care of the history and the geography. Claire Trevett, who is our HLTA, also teaches French and SEAL, and helps in mainly Key Stage 2 at the moment, and does a wonderful job. We have our cook, Christine Cooper, who prepares fantastic food and is supported by Lisa, in fact both Lisas, as midday supervisors, and they look after the children really well. Lisa Korea is also the school caretaker, so she has many roles in school. Helen Emmett is the secretary, and of course the school does not run without a very efficient secretary, and Helen is very efficient. There may only be 2 or 3 others on the staff, but we've got plenty of skills between us, and we offer what I believe is a very broad and varied curriculum. Good leadership and management has also helped because we do work well as a team, and it may be a small team, but it's a very important team.
I think the fact that it is small and the staff know each other and work well together, I think that rubs off on the children.
I think the teamwork is lovely because we feel as if they're all our children, and it's lovely to see what they've blossomed into, really, and I think that's a big pleasure in the school, that we see them grow and blossom and really build close relationships with them.
It's really good to see the children in the morning. They arrive at school, some with their parents, some with their little brothers and sisters, and they just come into the playground and play. We can't get them out of the sandpit.
They're happy children,
and they're good
as well,
fun.
aren't they? Yeah, they're all. It seems because the environment is a relaxed environment, they're happy children. Hopefully, that's what they do at school. They have lots of fun. That's what we work
and learn as they're doing it. Yeah.
This is the shelter where we read books, play imaginary games, and it's where mums and dads stand when it's raining.
This is the recycling area where we recycle newspaper and paper, and we also make our own compost by putting our fruit waste in the bin.
This is a friend stop where children come and sit down if they're bored, and other people come and invite them to play. This is the whole learning world where infants come practice their alphabet and their numbers. This is the infants' learning area where they come outside to play.
This is the new extension, and it was made a few years ago. It's got a music room, a staff room and a bigger part of Mrs. Webber's room. This is the infants' playhouse, and they play in it at break time and when they finish their work. This is the growing area where we grow different types of plants in SAG.
I like playing with my friends and doing lots of energetic games.
I like this school because we get homework. The teachers. I like playing in the playhouse.
I like school dinners. The best thing is pizza.
All the playground toys, because you can play all sorts of interesting games with your friends and fun toys and activities.
Playing on a waiting table.
I like the playground.
The playground. Do we have a nice playground? We have nice teachers. Because it's got a big sandpit outside. I like the computers and I like the toys. I like school because I like playing on the computer. I like Going on the computer best. I like at school and I like the toys. I like the writing table. I like school because there's nicer teachers.
What I like most about this school is the netball club, because once we've learned how to play netball, we can play really fun netball games.
I like playing with my friends.
Music is a really important part of the school. We learn a lot through music, and not just how to sing, but through many other involving maths games and various things. Almost every child plays an instrument, and we encourage the children to branch out and play a second instrument, a guitar or a violin, or indeed to develop their voice abilities. And we enjoy the concerts at the end of the year and the productions, and I think the children remember those for many years. The school is quite active. We do as much as we can, and being a small school, we have to really be proactive in engaging the children in sports activities. So, for instance, we've taken part in local cross-country events, inter-school events, and we try on a regular basis to keep their activities and their sports going in the village hall or on the green or indeed around in the playground. The school council is a very active body. They've amazed me with their ability to think outside themselves and think about the greater world. And last year, the school council managed to organise the fundraising of over £500 to buy a complete shelter box, which I had a letter last week is actually being used in part of South Africa now, helping some people there. ICT is being used widely in the school. Again, that was picked up by Ofsted, and they're absolutely right. We use it throughout the curriculum, and very, very well indeed. The children have very good ICT skills and very confident, and I think that as our children move on to their secondary education, they will prove to have these excellent skills and make good use of them when they're there.
Children develop at very different levels. The boundaries are lovely and soft, and the children are comfortable with that. We don't have to work in year groups. They're quite comfortable with those boundaries being crossed, and they don't see it as an issue.
We're really lucky because we engage the help of several trusty parents who come in on a regular basis and listen to a wide variety of children reading, and they talk about books and ask them questions, and the staff appreciate it, but more than that, I think the children appreciate it. They like to be heard read.
I've been involved with the school for a couple of years now. My children are in year 1, and I've also been a parent governor for the last, nearly a year. I think probably the most significant advantage is the family atmosphere. All of the children know each other, all of the staff know all of the children, and I think it's really sort of those good relationships which is the key advantage. I mean, my boys love coming to school. I think their favourite things are probably playing with their friends out in the playground.
Emma, who's a year 5, loves the trips they go on, the things they do in school. They have a lot of people coming in to do things with them, like bird boxes, and she also enjoys a school play at Christmas. Emma's favourite lessons are French, art and PE on the green. William's year 1, he likes playing with trains, the big toys in the playground and computers.
The Friends of the School are a very active group, and they organise social and fundraising events. But the way they do it is incredible because they, again, are a relatively small number, and it always comes down to the same core people, and they make a real difference to the school. They add a lot of value to what we as a school can offer their children. Ofsted said that the children were interested in what they did in school, and we try to use as many different environments as we can, and if we can get outside to do something with the children, then we do. We try to make the lessons as interesting as we can, but we've not forgotten what's important. And Ofsted recognised about the literacy and the numeracy being at the core of what we do.
Out of all the subjects we do, my favourite is numeracy because I'm good at working with numbers. In school, my favourite subject is literacy because I like reading and writing.
My favourite lessons are maths and literacy.
My favourite after-school clubs are SAG and netball because I like cooking and I like eating it afterwards. And netball I like because it gets me fit and I'm playing with my friends. Well, one of my favourites is netball because you get to see your friends around and have a fun time with them. So, and it gets you fit.
We use the local environment well, plenty of trips. Children enjoy those, and they give the children first-hand experience and enrich their understanding of the world. This ranges from local visits, for instance, tree walks, to much wider visits, so the Gurdwara and the Sikh temples.
What I like most about this school is the trips, especially to the Yorkshire Centre and Hadrian's Wall.
My best event from school was the Easter egg hunt, where the teachers hide some eggs outside and we got to go and find them, and when we get them we get to eat them.
My favourite memory was when we went to Crucial Crew, where a crew of people taught us about health and safety, and their videos were fun.
Eden Camp, I think, was a highlight last year. The children in their World War II studies really enjoyed that. They really enjoyed that and talk about that a lot.
My favourite memory of my time here was when we went to Eden Camp to learn about World War II. In one of the cabins, we got to feel what the blackout was like.
The Year 5 and 6 children are looking forward to going to Marrick in the next term. That's also a fantastic adventure for them and something that they really look forward to and get a lot from. We were thrilled with the recent Ofsted report last term, which highlighted our school really well. We feel very happy about that. And it reflects, I think, the hard work of the staff, the children, and indeed the governors, and the links with the parents that you have, because nowadays Ofsted talk a lot to the children and to the parents, and the children certainly impress them. The parents said that in their questionnaire that our children feel valued, safe and respected in a wonderful family-orientated ethos. And to me, I've put that number one because I feel that is so important in a school like this, because that's how children grow and learn, feel safe. And I think it gives a good grounding for what we need to help them learn later on. It also recognised a caring and skilled staff supported by challenging governors. The Good Ofsted report was almost like a mandate for us to move onwards, because it's the relationship with the community that really matters. If we all work together, that's what enables us to succeed and to grow and to move forward. School develops really by being innovative and inspirational, and it's in this area that really we're looking to in the future.
If someone came to this school, I would say, don't worry, all the kids are very friendly and all the teachers are very nice and helpful.
Yeah, come along and have a look. Come along and have a look is what I would say, because the children are friendly and welcoming, and I think if you come around this school, you will pick up on that. It's a lovely, friendly environment.
Overall, I think our school is incredibly inclusive. And by that I mean that we make sure that all the children, no matter how old they are, or no matter what their skills are or are not, do the best that they can. And we support that in every way that we can.